Showdown.
Well, it's time for the mocktail showdown.
Yes, and we have 2 mixologists, but 1 flavor-packed mission. But we're gonna have to choose the contender.
Oh, we're gonna choose our contender?
Yeah.
All right.
Place our bets. Ready?
Oh, right. Rock, paper, scissors?
Yes, let's do it. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh. All right, one more time.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Choose your pick.
Nicolina.
Okay, well then I will go with Mr. Trevor.
My girl.
Team Trevor. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's get up close and personal with Nicolina's prep, and I want to know a little bit about you. Tell me, what was the first drink that you made that made you realize you wanted to stay in mixology?
Well, that actually was a good while back. While I was in college, you know, I had bartending classes and we had to do a presentation.
Okay.
So we had to make some cocktails of our choosing, and I decided that I wanted to make a B52 shot.
B52.
I know.
That sounds very...
Right? A very unusual
dystopian
name.
Yeah.
But if you could insert the photo here, you will see it's a layered shot.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I like that creativity. I'm gonna try it. Definitely gonna execute it well, right?
Didn't happen.
Little did I know it was not as simple as I thought. But I love the intricacy. I love the creativity, layering, and you know, just the mix and match of flavors and the presentation.
Yeah.
It's always a plus for me. Presentation, colors, bold flavors. Chef's
Right.
kiss.
I think it was back in 2013, I was at the Spanish Court Hotel. And then I was in bartending, but I realized that at some point the passion is going more. I made a take on the Long Island iced tea, in which I switched out the orange liqueur for a blue Cariburst. And then I add a little strawberry syrup to get the purple color. So which I call the purple elephant. So
Purple elephant.
yeah, it was a really great mix, and I get to saw the guest expression first time trying.
What is your signature style that you like to do while bartending that makes you stand out?
For that now, it's definitely my use of like style of garnish. And I actually like to do like homemade ingredients with company brands, like to just tweak it a bit, like to get it in a different kind of character. So making my homemade syrup, style of garnish, understanding the brand, I think that's where I stand out more. That's where my style lies.
So presentation is important, and I like to pay keen attention to how I will present the drink. That's being with the garnishes and with the colors, and if I layer a drink. I mean, flavors are really important as well. You want to see it, get excited, taste it, and be even more excited and want more. So that's what excites me the most.
We'll leave you to it. Get mixing, and I can't wait to taste your rose drink.
Hi, I'm Nicolina, and today I'll be making for you the Orchard Spritz. So I'm gonna start off with my glass filled with ice. Next, I'm taking my apple flavored Cariburst, and I'm gonna go in with 1.5 ounces of that. Next, I'm gonna take my lime juice, freshly squeezed.
Okay, pause, Nicolina. Pause. Did I scare you?
I can't bother with excitement.
All right. Just when you thought the plot was set, we have a little clincher here. We're changing up everything with a little surprise mystery ingredient. You know what it is?
No, I can't guess.
All right, ready for the reveal? One,
right.
2, 3.
Scotch bonnet.
Good old Scotch bonnet. Add some heat to your cocktail.
Do you like heat?
I do. I cut up Scotch bonnet in my food and eat it.
Really? Even with the seeds?
Even with the seeds.
All right,
it's
so
so good. Just a little bit goes a long way. So
I guess this will be good for you then.
get to it. I'm looking forward to see what you come up with.
All right.
Work your magic.
I'm going to continue to add 1.5 ounces of lime juice to this. I'm just going to cut little slices. I'm not going to include the seeds. So I'm just going to add that to my mix here. Next, I'm going to add 1.5 ounces of citron flavored vodka. Next, And here I have a cutely garnished glass. This is just some luster dust with colored sugar. Gonna top it off with Shandon Garden Spritz. And I'm finishing off with a beautiful apple rose. And just a little luster dust. You know, when I think of summer, I think about bright colors, light and refreshing flavors. And I think this Orchard Spritz does it for me. And here you have the Orchard Spritz.
Okay, for the Cariburst category, we're going to be using our Cariburst flavored, which is few from our orange, pineapple, our apple, cranberry, and fruit punch. Then we're going to be using our Tito's vodka and our lychee syrup, and we're going to be topping it off with our Prosecco. So let's begin. So we're going to get our glassware, our shaker. So right here we have roughly all of the flavors in one glass. So I'm just going to do a mixture of it, just to incorporate all of those 5 different flavors from Cariburst. And with that, I'm actually going to go 2 ounce. And then you normally can get your tin lychee from MegaMart. So we're going to be going 2 ounce with this, in as we're using a jumbo size eyeball glass.
All right, I'm here to spice things up a little bit. I know you didn't expect it.
Of course.
But we have a surprise ingredient for you that you will have to incorporate into this drink.
Okay, let's see what that is. I'm always up for a challenge.
All right then. Ta-da!
Oh, Scotch bonnet.
Good old Scotch bonnet pepper. So I just want to see what you're gonna be doing with this today.
I might well have something in store with Jamaican best Scotch bonnet pepper.
Okay.
Seeing as I'm thinking of something sweet and spicy notes combined.
Ooh.
So definitely I'm up for the challenge.
All right, then I'm gonna leave you right to it.
All right.
Okay.
So as you can see, I got a new challenge to incorporate Scotch bonnet with the Cariburst flavor and the items that we normally can get at MegaMart. So what just came to mind for me to do is actually, I'm just gonna do a rapid infusion with my canister with the Scotch bonnet. I'm roughly gonna do 2 Scotch bonnet pepper, which I cut. And what I actually already add in I'm gonna re-pour that in my canister. So with that, I'm gonna add a little more of the lychee. So this works in both ways. You actually can create foam from it, or actually incorporate any ingredients once you release the air from it before opening. Wow. So all of that will be in here. So without the pepper, seeing it's already infused, getting my ice. And then for my vodka, I'm gonna go 2 ounce of the Tito's vodka. That's by CPJ. And then 1 ounce of the Mr. Boston Triple Sec. The lime juice, I'm gonna go 1 ounce. Still gonna use my pepper just for it to filtrate through all of that Scotch bonnet right there. And we're not done. Slice. And our Prosecco of choice. Seeing it's a mixture of flavor, we're gonna be doing a fruit kebab. And this will be my Cariburst category for my alcohol.
All right, so I have an exciting mocktail that I'm about to make for you. It gives summer tropical vibes by the beach. let's get into it. I have the CPJ frozen daiquiri mix in mango and in pina colada. If you can guess what drink I'm making, type it in the comments. To my blender, I'm gonna add 2 ounces of the mango. Let's make that 2.5. And now I'm going to add the pina colada mix, and we're gonna do the same measurements, 2.5. I'm also gonna add a splash, that's about 2 ounces, of pineapple juice. This is gonna help to balance out the pina colada. All right, and to this, I'm gonna add some ice to get a nice thick consistency. That should do it. Safety first. Gonna grab my glass of choice. Be using a margarita glass. I'm gonna pour this lovely mixture. I'm actually liking the consistency of this. It's beautiful. Nice light color. It's giving sunny days by the beach. All right, next, I'm finishing off with some coconut foam. I'm also gonna toast some coconut flakes to add to the top of my drink. And I'm just gonna sprinkle that on top. And last but not least, adding a pineapple leaf right there. And here you have the mango lada.
And for my mocktail, I'm going to be using our CPJ flavored mix. I'm going to be using the banana flavor and the mango. I already infused our banana mix into soda type of form, carbonated, where I infuse it in my canister right here. So with that, I'm going to be doing a take on the margarita without alcohol. So halfway rim with lime, and I'm using tahine. Also you can get at MegaMart. And for my ingredients, I'm gonna be using mango, 2 ounces, lime slices, roughly doing 2 lime slices this time. And then we have ginger, adding 1 sprig of mint, adding roughly 1 ounce of water to break down that sweetness. So releasing all of those flavors from the ginger, the lime, the mint. And with that, I'm gonna add a little more of the citrus, less than ½ ounce. Then I'm gonna be adding my ice to my glassware, mint. This was previously prepped with our CPJ banana. This is basically a banana soda that we created with our CPJ mix. And then for our garnish, to complement all the flavors, the tahine complements the mango, very fruity, mint, ginger, all of that. And for the banana soda, we're going to be garnishing it with our banana chips. So we're just going to be breaking a few down. We are garnishing with our lime slice, mint. This would be my mocktail, Mega Summer Breeze.
Whoa, Renee, I think they outdid themselves.
Sam, these are so inviting and they look refreshing, and I can't wait to taste them. I mean, look at this.
The layers, the garnishes. The textures, you guys managed to work textures in it as well.
The color scheme. Did you see that they were in sync?
They're very similar.
Great mind thinks alike.
I know, right?
I know. This is a little bit more girly. Immediately my eyes zone into the rose. That dusky rose.
You know.
Good job.
You know what caught my eyes first?
What?
This drink, because I'm seeing the separation in the colors, and I'm
Yes.
like, how was he able to sustain this? So I'm really interested in trying this one.
So, I mean, let's dig in. Shall we taste? I love the contrast of the salt, sour, and the sweet. This is refreshing, it's light. I mean, you have that cute little parcel here with the waffle cone with banana chips.
Uh-huh.
I love that. Drink and crunch,
What is the drink?
and get a little drink.
I think I want to taste it with the
It's
time.
more muted. I'm more of a bold girl. Like I want the flavor to punch me in the face, kind of a thing. So
Fire.
these two are my pick.
I particularly love the mint.
Yeah.
The mint just gives it that kick.
Yes. Yes. So it really depends on the mood that you're in for the summer, whether you're having a bold, fun,
This
exciting.
feels a lot like summer.
I feel like this is a dessert summer though. Like this is a nice dessert to go to for summertime.
Okay,
Like you love the ice cream,
that do.
you know, on a hot day,
Okay,
ice cream.
but
or soda.
we have a lot of options.
Yes.
Just like CPJ, all the Cariburst flavors, we have so many options to choose from. So we can always try our thing in the kitchen.
Whatever your personality,
Yes.
there's a drink for you.
Right.
I'm sure you guys are inspired by this episode and you can try out the recipes which will be available, I'm sure, online. This was so fun.
Yeah, this was so fun. These
Wow.
are so great. Thank you guys so much
You guys
for
think-
joining us on the show. They can't choose, they can't taste these wonderful flavors. I'm telling you, you both are winning with these
Yes.
recipes today. I really want this, but you know, this was fun.
I'm tempted.
Let us cheers.
Let me go with these two.